Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 346 of the TTV Podcast. I'm Meso.
I'm Eljay.
I'm Tenebrae Invictus.
I'm Hayley.
I'm Leo.
I'm Starbreaker.
And I'm Sokoda.
And Merry Christmas to everyone!
Beautiful. Gosh dang, that was so
Happy
good.
holidays.
Oh,
Happy holidays.
shut up.
Christmas miracle, isn't it?
I know, we made it. We survived. It's Christmas time.
Not yet. We have 8 more days.
Yeah. Listen, Hayley.
We survived to Christmas. We at least made it to. Oh, we have 2 days, but we made it to
we
Christmas.
haven't got there yet.
We're almost there.
Take your bets now. Alien invasion? Meteorite?
I am betting for a meteor attack, actually.
Oh,
I think that will be a thing, be it now or next.
My status is that media for like a year now, so it has to come true sometime.
It's gonna be like that one meme of the time traveler, like, oh, did they tell you about the Christmas disaster? What?
Or like what LJ posted, he's like, January 1st, 2021, we did it, guys. That awful year's behind us. August 4th, the snake wolves have taken Illinois. Here's what happened for Ohio volcano refugees.
Yeah.
Santa's decided everyone's on the naughty list this year, though. Instead of coal, he's opted for more permanent solutions.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not just getting coal this year, you're getting buckshot.
Oh my god.
Play as Santa now in Fortnite.
Buy the Santa pack today.
This year, Santa's naughty.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Oh, no.
Okay,
All
so,
right, well,
Giant rifle.
LJ, if you would be so kind as to hit us up with some electric plugs.
oh, oui, oui. I'm part French, guys. It's okay. Anyway, so
Wait.
if you're interested in joining the conversation, having a good time, head on over to TTV message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. You need to be 13 years or older and read our rules, and you'll have a good time. Then head on over to Patreon at patreon.com/TTVchannel. Lowest $1 a month, you can join our Patreon Discord server, as well as our Minecraft server on the islands of Matanui and Voyanui. Finally, head on over to Twitter at the TTV channel, as well as our individual ones, so you can follow us for updates and more. Mine's the best. All right, that's everything.
And on the subject of the
It's almost like he's
Minecraft
been
server,
before.
if I have my way about it, the server will be back up tonight.
Awesome.
If we can get everything to make sure everything's sorted. But I want to do that after the podcast. So if any of you are interested, you should have that back as my Christmas present to all of you.
And if he does that, you'll be sure to see at least me there. I don't know how many other folks are going to be there, but if you want to stop in and say hi, feel free to do so.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, no, Meso's been working very hard on that. I really do appreciate it, Meso. It's not an easy task, and you've kind of taken it by the horns and run with it.
You got it.
It's an
It
epic
do
task.
be. It do be what it do be. Now, if only I could do that with the iTunes feed, which Leo volunteered to help me with.
Still waiting. All right. Like, how long has it been?
A while.
Yeah, Meso.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm
That's
just kind of sitting here waiting. I'm like,
It's okay. Leo volunteered, therefore he takes the blame.
No. No.
He has to have the tools. Bro.
Yeah. So we literally just got a comment from Kyle Yi who says, I've been listening to this podcast for 5 years, and this is the first live episode I've heard. LOL. Hashtag iTunes listener.
Oh,
Impressive.
man.
Shout out to
Oh,
him.
man.
Shout out to the iTunes listener.
If it makes you guys feel any better, I've never listened to you guys on iTunes.
well, I don't.
If you guys feel better, I've never listened to you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Lord.
feel better already.
So, real quick, this is the first time we've done a TTV podcast since August 8th.
Wait, really? I thought it was July.
Sounds about right.
No, August
Fair
8th.
enough.
Oh, boy.
Almost birthday episode.
It's
Yep.
a Christmas miracle.
So much has happened in between August 8th and now, it's insane.
I
mean,
literally
you get
don't
multiple
even.
months of time during the year of the apocalypse, and well,
There's a lot like that's gone on in just life that like we're not really gonna get into because we don't want the podcast to be depressing. So it's walking that fine line between like what's relevant to us and what's relevant to society.
Society.
I will give my fun killer deadly
Oh my
serious
god.
thing. Tommy and Jason, I have been following TTV since 2013 and I'm still afraid of Eljay.
It's okay. It's okay. I've been following Ninjago since 2011, and I'm still afraid of Tommy. So the feeling is 100% mutual. Literally, all he needs to do is hint toward a Chima beaver showing up in Ninjago, and a chill runs down my spine. Thanks for popping in.
I appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you.
That's funny. Oh gosh.
I will give my brief, fun killer, deadly serious remarks and say, please stay home if you can, especially during this time of year. Mm-hmm. It is very dangerous out there.
I tried, Meso.
It should be a rule of thumb to don't take unnecessary risks, don't do unnecessary things, don't be Eljay.
I'm sorry.
Wear an actual mask, not a golden mask. You know, general rules of thumb.
Be like Ninjago and not Bionicle. I gotta put the mask on at all times, right? Be a ninja.
Gosh.
Year of 2020, year of the ninja.
For those of you that drive out there, don't forget to keep at least jumper cables, if not a jump start kit in your car, something to scrape ice out of your windshield, and dig your tires out if need be.
This man.
While you're at it, don't be afraid to keep food rations in like a emergency.
I know.
Maybe a hatchet in the basement. Who knows when the zombies are gonna come out?
Keep matches on you at all time. You have to have matches. You get the fire. Fire.
The fire scares them away. Bruh, in 2021, we're gonna have like COVID merge with like cordyceps from The Last of Us, and we're gonna have like zombies.
COVID 20.
It's okay. I'm prepared. I've got home defense set up everywhere. Nerf guns mounted on every corner.
I've got my blade of deliverance. They come at me. I'm gonna chop, chop, chop.
I don't know. They ain't such a
until they break.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you like hit a table with your blade of deliverance, would it shatter?
I've held them.
On.
They would bend. They would.
Like freaking. You know, took a hammer at the school sorcerer swords, and they took care of itself. It's just
yours.
It butted heads with a skull, and it shattered.
Accurate.
I'm sorry, Hayley, but I know how durable your blades are. My axe is what we're gonna need to rely on in this case.
Your axe is broken.
Okay, shut up. Okay.
Whoa!
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, I've got my sword, my Hive relic sword, chilling on my shelf, ready for action.
Vinton B,
come on,
super chat.
I gotta figure out what.
He gives Czech Corona. I'm not sure the name of the currency.
I'm working on
100. It translates to $4.64 US. He says, "Merry Christmas, TTV. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Also, question for Eljay. Why do you hate character Roadkill so much? I've been fan for many years, but never got the joke."
I don't follow.
Wow.
What?
I think he's referencing Vinog with Meso. One of the few references to Vinog with Meso that exists, because I think my character was Roadkill in that.
Okay.
I think he hates him because he's ugly. He's
Wow,
a hodgepodge throw together.
Wow, Eljay.
Listen.
Ugly people, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Hating on ugly people, Eljay?
No.
Eljay
No.
likes to
That's where
profile.
you're wrong. That's the problem. You think they're ugly.
No. I literally don't even remember. I'm sorry.
Eljay books a one-way trip to discrimination station.
No.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Wait. No. Listen. everyone is beautiful, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And you know what? Somewhere,
Except for Solar.
well,
Go on.
And
okay,
what's
so
in your eye? No, okay.
sorry, I got something in my eye.
Cordax says Vanag with Meso was cool. Thank you. I
Yeah,
thought it was boring.
I wish I could give you a satisfying answer to this question. I genuinely forgot Roadkill existed because the Vanag Let's Play is kind of a blur to me.
Do they do Eljay and I like calling each other, just talking about random stuff?
More or less.
Play Vanag?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
so
greatly enjoyed Nog too with Meso. That one was a blast.
Ah, yes.
Did you
Cole.
watch
I will never. I did. I will never forget the silence that happened after someone on the enemy team threw the ball over both of your heads and straight into the goal. You both just fell silent. Like, did that just happen? It was so funny. I probably watched that like 10 times over because it was just. Oh my god! I'm like crying thinking of it now. It's so funny.
Heck yeah.
oh jeez.
So I would like to give a bit of an update because I see people mentioning Minog. So for the longest time, Eljay and I were gonna play Metro Nui online game, the fan game successor to Metro Nui online game. Well, a bunch of stuff happened, a bunch of delays happened. We didn't get around to it. We said we'd do it one day. Yeah, the game's down. I don't know if it exists anymore, or if anyone backed it up, or if anyone has it in a playable state.
Does that
But
have to do with the discontinuation of Flash support?
I thought so, but apparently not,
It's
because that hasn't
separate.
happened yet. I think the
Yeah.
site is just down.
Yeah, the same one now.
It exists on Flashpoint, says Sir
Point.
John.
Flashpoint.
I don't know what that is.
Don't
but-
cue the funeral just
Isn't
yet,
that
then.
thing from DC?
Oh my god.
I mean, fair. I could go to a multiverse where, you know.
Go
Play it
grab
there.
Barry on. He'll help you out.
Flashpoint, isn't that the weekly objective you gotta take care of?
Yeah.
and
Okay,
then-
no, you knock that off. You stop that right now, mister.
Well, I will talk to you about this later, Sir Lejean, because if it could be played, let me know. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we ran into so many delays. Like, we needed a guide because, excuse me, neither of us have ever played or completed it. And, like, we had a guide for everything else, mostly me. And we don't have it for that, and I haven't completed the game. And so we were waiting on a friend of ours to give us a guide, and then he gave it to us, but it wasn't a guide. It was something else entirely. It's like, well, we can't use this. We don't know where this is. So,
yeah, I'm not calling anybody out, but thanks a lot, Soul.
yeah, okay, there it is. Okay.
If you was here, I'm sure you'd be screaming, I made you a guide! Who's a guide?
Let me message him.
He only feels safe calling him out because he's not here to hear it. And
Yeah,
won't ever
yeah,
hear it,
pretty much.
likely.
Speaking of calling people out. No, I'm kidding.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Everyone get your popcorn out.
All right, I got it.
So,
Brew
chomp,
your
chomp,
tea.
chomp.
Here we go.
a lot has happened over the year 2020.
Yes.
Namely, we have seen some new faces on the channel, new members of our group. You can see their images adorning the screen right now. Namely, in order, Leo, which is short for Leo Xander.
Oh, come on.
Starbreaker, which is long for Zach. And Sokoda, who we have given unyielding amounts of favoritism toward.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks to all three of you for being here for the
Yes.
episode. Good.
Yes.
Wouldn't miss it.
So, Sokoda, how could you take up so many of our video slots and take away so much attention from the people who deserve that attention?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just hate the remix reviews, so I had to make my review.
Dang, you turned that around on me fast. So, just to clarify, everyone, these three are members of our group. They are members of the TTV channel. They have an unhindered ability to upload any videos that they want that fall within the boundaries of the channel, essentially.
Essentially, yes.
So Sokoda released a phenomenal video. Easily one of the best videos of this year. 100 weeks, 100 builds, debuting his 100th build. As well as something else which I don't want to spoil. Check it out. And
Heck yeah.
Yes.
and
Absolutely phenomenal.
someone commented asking, well, hey, where's the remix review? Because unfortunately I haven't been able to release it for the last 2 months. We'll get into that soon. And I was like, come on. Why are you asking about this on somebody else's video? I said it's delayed on Twitter. Follow the Twitter at the TTV channel. So somebody else comments and is like, TTV is just showing favoritism towards Sokoda instead of other people in the community. And it's like, okay, listen here. So I responded, I'm like, don't watch my videos. They're not for you. I don't like this comment. I don't like this point of view. Goodbye. And so the person...
It's like saying that I get favoritism for making like this TTV podcast.
Yeah.
I'm a member of the channel. I can do what I want.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. When I first saw the comment, I thought, yeah, that guy probably thinks, because I set the video to premiere and it was a couple days set to premiere, which I didn't really want to do, but yeah. And I think the guy probably thought that you guys made a video about my builds and not that I made it myself. So
That's possible.
That's what I thought, why he was commenting like that. So I didn't
Enjoy.
think about it too much, honestly.
Yeah. No, and it's that would have been totally understandable and totally fine. Unfortunately, he kind of doubled down, and he said something in a comment which I think unfortunately got deleted. Basically like tripling down. It's like, no, you're X, Y, and Z, and Sokoda's getting too much favoritism, and I'm right, and you proved my point, and yada yada. It's just really nasty. It was awful.
What is
So-
this guy on about?
So I made mention of him during our previous Knack and Jay. I addressed that comment, and I said, I mean, it was just an awful comment. It was terrible. And I had no patience for someone who was going to act so nasty on my friend's videos. Just not interested. So since then, I made the decision singularly, this is my choice, to hide his posts on the channel. This is not a common practice for us. We do not do this regularly. Like, we can count on basically one hand the amount of people that we've done this to. But I just didn't...
Peace,
Brandon Giulini, oh my gosh, I forgot about him. So, we do not do this often. This is not a common practice. The guy made 5 extra accounts to post the same thing on the video, all of which got hidden automatically by the channel for blocked words.
Oh.
And I wanna read this to you guys.
Do it. It's legendary.
All right, that does it. Eljay has just lost the last remaining credibility, as a person with morals more so, as a person who can rise above his own grievances. Instead, he calls out that dude, who was me by the way, then calling me names when there was no valid reason for it, unless if his own pride is stronger than his rational mindset, which seems like to be the case, to be honest. Low move. Let's see, he calls me an idiot, moron, person with short sight. Eljay, is you see this? I didn't call you out like how you do it now. I simply told my honest opinion of how I see you relate to Sokoda, which is indeed favoritism, and I'm not the only one who thinks it. Given that you took it as a personal attack, only confirms it even more than before. I'm not mad, Jay, at you. Your own actions describe you, and it's sad. Your always mad and grumpy old man attitude is no longer funny. I get it if you have problems. So do everyone else. But instead of showing a good example of how a person with your reputation in the Bionicle community should handle the situation, and thus making a difference, you go all the way out with this childish and butt-hurt attitude. Disappointing. Truly, truly disappointing. Same goes for Meso, but you two always agree to carry on the drama on such meaningless things. This is Knack and Jay. 2020 must have whack you hard. So here is this. You can call me by my name in the next episode of Knack and Jay. Do it. Go ahead. You have just shown your true colors now. Go ahead and make a lower move. After all, by calling me out in that way and by calling me names, you have become the very thing you are supposedly against of. A big chunk of the toxic part in the Bionicle community. I'm a member of the TTV message boards for years, by the way, but not because of you, Meso, or any other TTV crew who has the privilege to always be right there. No. I'm there to talk with the simple and humble, but most importantly, honest and mature fans of Bionicle. If you're now against me with all your rage, Jay, come and find me if you have finally calmed down. We can talk this out properly. The decision is yours. Until then, an advice. If you can't take negative criticism, then don't. But when it isn't even about you, you do not have to include yourself in it only because of pride and lash out like that. And about those petty little insults. It takes one to know one. No one is spelled Noone. You basically described yourself by those names. Seek for professional help. Hashtag DeadJ.
Hashtag DeadJ.
Hashtag DeadJ.
What did I just What in the world?
So
Get hashtag DeadJ.
Man, we've got more additions to the TTE podcast.
What kind of help does he mean?
I don't.
Bruh.
So
I don't have words.
it's
Yep.
it's funny, and I'm not gonna call the guy out by name because I don't want people to go and attack him. That's not appropriate. But it's just I'm having a good time with this at this point.
Seek for professional help.
Your grumpy attitude was funny, but now that it got targeted towards me, it's not funny anymore.
Dude, I lost it at the DeadJ.
With all your rage, Jay.
Yeah, right.
You're sad, Jay.
Oh, get what it's doing.
Jay.
It's like,
We need to make a meme where it's like the different, like it's like the shirt with the different expressions and it's like on the different emotions. Jay, sad Jay, happy Jay.
Happy Jay.
but
Can we actually make that a t-shirt?
I mean,
Hashtag DeadJ.
yeah.
Oh my lord.
Let's do it.
boy.
Let's do it.
TV is over party.
Make us a sketch. Your idea?
So in the
Alright.
in the YouTube chat, Dean QQQQQQ says
Eyebrow raise.
no. Cool message, big fan. You should do what he says and talk. You should do what he says and talk to him about it. I'm curious how he'd handle it. I'm not personally very interested in having a dialogue with him at this point. There's really nothing to discuss. I thought that his initial comments were pretty abhorrent. I greatly decried them, and he's not interested in apologizing. I'm not interested in having a dialogue. So
At this point, I'm just gonna honor his wish and propagate the DeadJ thing. I think
Okay,
that's the
that
best way
seems
to go
reasonable.
forward.
that seems perfectly
Shout
fair.
out to Watto and Craig in our Patreon server for that glorious image he just posted.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and this is a classic. I'll go
Evil
ahead
DeadJ all to the mirror.
I'll go ahead and post this up on the thingamabob.
So yeah,
Oh man.
But yeah, so
nothing like nothing says holiday cheer like a hashtag about our friend dying.
Most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hashtag dead Jay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Tommy is the one that said rage Jay.
Oh no.
Oh no. The plot thickens.
Took a disturbing turn.
Tommy, you kill me.
He's now officially dead
Jay.
we found the
Oh my
true
God.
mastermind. This is when somebody asked Tommy Anderson on Twitter, do we need to be worried about Jay next season? And Tommy's like, yes. He wasn't talking about Jay Walker.
Yes, that's what your hashtag. Hashtag dead Jay.
Quick, we need a Ninjago news video. Big things for the Ninjago Ninjago community in 2021. Ninjago YouTuber being targeted. No.
It's supposed to be.
It was supposed to
But
be Ninjago cast. Yep.
alas,
Unfortunately.
our sensei over here is on an uncertain timetable, so we couldn't
Yeah,
commit.
I may
Wah,
vanish
wah,
in an
wah.
hour. We'll see.
Is
I need some emotions. I've got happy Jay, sad Jay, tired Jay, shocked Jay. What are some other
Used
things
Jay.
that I can do?
that,
Used?
Confused. You know his face. The eyebrow raise.
oh, she hates
I know what images. I know what images to use for this. Okay.
it's
Confused
actually it's
Jay.
really funny. She whenever I do my eyebrow raise, it drives her up the wall.
Bruh.
Not the eyebrow raise. It's a singular eyebrow raise.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
no.
one thing expression I can't do with my face. Like I can do a lot of other expressions. I just cannot raise a singular eyebrow. And it
Listen, we'll work on it. We'll
Jay,
practice.
I skit.
I would say like this, but you can't see me,
Yeah.
so you can't see me doing that.
Well, thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you
Wait.
guys showing off.
Haley, you mean like this?
No.
Like this?
Stop. Stop. You're making me sad.
Aw.
MFW Haley can't
All right,
raise a
guys.
single eyebrow. Raises a single eyebrow.
I can't either. But
It's all right.
my
Haley,
Bruh.
we've had this conversation. You can do things with your eyebrows that I can't do with mine.
Congratulations, Haley.
Yes, congratulations. It's a good thing.
I need 2 more emotions.
Also, real quick, this is the image. It's popping up on screen now. That any day now. There we go. Okay, there it is. That's the image that Wadon posted to Twitter. It's such a classic.
Brilliant.
Two more emotions. Exasperate
Yeah.
Jay.
No, it's gotta be short. I've got happy J, sad J, tired J, shocked J, confused J, rage J. Ooh, someone said fem J.
Nope, not
It's
again.
happened.
Not again. No, Haley, I swear.
It's on there.
No,
One
guys.
more.
stop it.
One more.
No. That's not an emotion.
Oh, and hi J, hi J.
No. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys heard that alarm going off just a second ago.
I did not.
Okay.
It's his proximity alert. If someone's at the front gate.
It's my drug alarm. I gotta take.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Drug alarm.
All right.
Ah,
Get it.
dang it. Tommy got it. Mocking Jay.
That's really good.
So
Also
how?
the emote in the Patreon server El Slay. I don't know if that fits in with the theme of it, but I enjoy that one in particular.
So,
Brilliant. I love it.
ooh, bold claims being made here by Kyle Zinyi in the YouTube chat. Hashtag eyebrow raise. Why is South Carolina better than Georgia? Sorry. Correction. My bad. Eyebrow raises is why South Carolina is better than Georgia.
Nice. I can
Haley.
agree to this.
What do you have to say in response?
I don't like it.
Don't like.
I don't like it.
Mm.
Why
No,
you
no.
be so honest?
Well, in
Why
all
you gotta
fairness,
be so
I usually
rude?
like to rate the states that I've been to. And if I haven't been to a state, then it's immediately a 0 because, I mean, I haven't been there. So Georgia is inherently on a higher rating than South Carolina. I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry.
It's moving up in the world.
Wow.
But it was only
What have all you been up to?
it was only higher while I was there.
What have all you guys been up to during your festive season and/or the last 4 months?
Well,
And/or last 4 months.
me in particular, I have been working my tail off, and for the last month and a half, I've had pretty much 60-hour work weeks. Yesterday
Zach
was
has
my
become
last
what we
day.
call in the business a slave to the corporate machine.
Unfortunately, yes.
And I mean that literally. His boss is a machine.
Literally, my boss is a computer program. It's kind of sad, but
He needed to look
that
into some
aside,
adjustments to his schedule, and he was like, "Well, I can only do what the AI will let me do."
literally, my supervisor is like, "Sorry, but the AI codes it this way, and it doesn't let us do anything other than this. So you would have to literally reapply to the job and get a different shift that way instead of just us adjusting your schedule. Except the only alternate schedule would have been far worse than what I already had." So
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
anyway, long story short, for the last month and a half, I've had 60 hours a week, and while the paychecks have been decent, I am hesitant to say that it was worth it, but yesterday was my last day of this mandatory overtime BS, and now I am, I have the next 7 days off. And
Holy
I-
guacamole.
Nice.
That is only because I saved up all of the time off that I earned from working for a month and a half straight, and am spending 3 days of it.
Very nice. Congratulations, Zach. Now spend those next 3 days pumping out mock spotlight.
I was
Oh
yep,
my
I saw that.
Unironically, I did want to say that look out for one of those soon.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Awesome. Awesome.
Well, congrats on surviving.
Yeah, I do want to apologize to anyone that has been looking for one of those popping up sometime. I literally have been physically incapable of making one of them with my schedule being so crazy. So now that it is going back to normal, I am going to have literally an entire extra day and a half added to my week to work on things. So expect something coming soon. I don't have an exact date, but soon.
So
Soon
tomorrow,
PM.
got it.
All right, cool.
Tomorrow
Merry
at
Christmas.
6 p.m. Eastern time. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Meso, why? Now I have to.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Listen,
Yeah.
You don't listen to Meso.
I've needed to release 2 remixed reviews for the last 2 months. I literally have
Hey,
not been able to.
remix.
Mhm.
I have been meaning to drop Ninjago autopsies for like 6 months.
Jago
I've been needing to
autopsy.
finish my Mario
This
reviews.
episode, we're,
When
we're
did I join?
dissecting Zane.
I've
As
been
you
working
can
on
see, I've got my
You-
X-Acto knife right here.
Oh my gosh.
Joined like 6 months ago, I think. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that long I've been trying to work on something. I just keep forgetting.
Theo.
Yeah, Zach. Exactly. You know.
I've
what
been
I'm
waiting
talking
on you.
about.
I've been
I've been waiting on you, and then I got.
What do you mean you're waiting on me? I've been waiting this entire time.
Look, we're
God.
good. Look, you have time off. I have all the time off now. So yeah.
I've got time
No.
off.
No, I have time off.
I bet I
man.
have more time off than you do.
Bruh.
LJ, you want to make a video with me?
Listen, pal, I got my hands full anyway.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
I think he's made plenty of cooperative videos lately.
Yeah.
Yes, so-
the collab review blitz.
That is one. So that's one of the things that happened since August, and some of the risks I mentioned taking when Meso was talking about the virus earlier. I visited some weird alien location called Georgia. It's an Eastern Bloc country. Used to be part
Are
of the
you
Soviet
sure?
Union.
Because I thought you said you were deploying to Reach. That was some
Oh
weird
my
comm
gosh.
chatter and all that.
Do
You know?
not get me started on Reach right now.
Oh.
So, yeah, I ended up flying up to Hayley because Lego sent us some early review copies for Ninjago sets for next year. And they sent us 5 sets: the Overlord Dragon, Tournament of Elements, Boulder Blaster, the X1 Ninja Charger, and Zane's Titan Mech Battle.
All the legacy sets. None
Yes.
of the
All,
other stuff.
well,
I want that mech so bad.
most of the legacy sets. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, they're offering this to us. And the way it works is it was offered to us through the Ambassador Network, the Lego Ambassador Network. I'm the ambassador. They send me the email. They're like, hey, do you want these? And I have to send them a shipping address and whatnot. And so I get to decide, all right, well, it goes to this person or this person or this person. And it didn't make any sense to send it to anyone else. I was not in a position to take care of it, I thought. So, send them to Hayley. Hayley is inundated with work, with projects, with stuff she's doing. All really cool. But 5 reviews that need to be done by a certain time are not really handleable by one person. Anyone. Not even me. So I asked everyone, I was like, hey, can anyone go and help her? Specifically the 3 people in a state connected to her state.
The East Coasters.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over.
Dakota MVP right there.
Bro, Leo could have gone. Georgia trip.
Dude, I was in the middle of like finals.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So everyone basically collectively told me no. So I went. And I'm just basically trying to work very hard on repressing the trip. Some of the things happen. Some of the things some things happen. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Antics and food.
Hey, what?
No, it was awesome.
He's talking about the Zaxby's that we had.
Zach's piece.
Yeah.
Zach, why does your food suck?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
We'll explain it later.
No, explain now.
When you're older.
Zach's bees.
Your bees. Here, try some of Zach's honey.
He doesn't know.
Zach's bees.
He doesn't know.
So
What? Don't I? No,
There's
not
a
you
rest-
too.
There's
Come
a
on.
restaurant called Zach's Bees they went to, and I'm looking for Zach when your food suck.
a few things.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, we got a super chat. 5 I don't know, British dollar dues from Ulti,
Five
Oh, no.
quid.
who says Leo spells.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ulti.
Funny, in it?
Funny in it, yeah. I'll remember that. Ulti.
Funny.
All right. So, Hayley, we have a few stories from this trip.
Which one do you want to tell first?
I think I will tell the one from when I was asleep. And let me go ahead and let me get the No, not the one you're thinking of, the other one. Hang on, I got a picture for it. I just need to. Do you care if your sister's name is blurred out?
That's fine. That's fine.
That
You
doesn't.
can just say what. My sister's name is Samantha.
Okay, fair enough. So, while I was there, I stayed in her sister's room, and it was just kind of, it was like acting as a guest room. It was very nice, and very cold.
Thank you.
So, I was asleep, chilling, doing my not awake thing, and in an attempt to wake me up, Hayley has 2 large dogs. Well, large. She has 2 dogs. And so she let the dogs in to try and get them to jump up and wake me up, right? And instead, what they opted to do was jump up and basically just lie down. So they're just
They went
chilling.
back to sleep.
They went right back to sleep. They're like, so the great thing is though, I wasn't actually asleep. I was actually awake, and I knew the dogs had jumped up. And so I was like lying in bed, my eyes closed. I'm thinking, how can I prank her? What's
Oh
the best thing I can do? So she walks off, and I put a pillow over my head so that I can kind of like hide my face. Hide my face, but still like see toward the door. So she comes back. She like cracks the door open, sees that I have a pillow over my head and the dogs are chilling. And so she takes a few steps forward, just a few, and she's like, all right, well, see how the dogs are doing. Maybe wake them up because we got a lot of work to do. And I shoot my hands forward. My hands come up from under the covers, and they shoot forward and startles her, and it's great.
I think collapsed on the bed and like kind of yelped. Not expecting it. At first, the dog just kind of stared at me like they didn't even react. They were just like, really, you fell for that? And I was like, it's like, damn it.
Funny.
Jump scare date.
Yeah. Hashtag jump.
My lord.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so glorious.
Aladdin takes his pulse. Oh, he's dead.
So I think, Hayley, I think it's only fair. I told an embarrassing story about you. It's only fair that you get to do the same.
No, which one?
It's the picture you showed the others earlier. I can.
It's
Yes,
All
it
right.
is time.
I'll have it ready.
For those who saw the Tournament of Elements review video, you notice at the very start we had a lovely skit about, look at the new Elemental Masters we have, but man, I really wish we still had Camille. And then I, leaned back and morphed into kind of a low-budget Camille cosplay in the best way possible. It was absolutely fantastic. Huge shout out to Eljay for helping me get that, match cut.
I tried.
However, we went to a wig shop to find a purple wig because I didn't have one, and they didn't have any short ones, so we got a longer one. So, in order to cut it, I didn't want to cut it on my head, so I put the wig on Eljay's head and then cut it. And
I can work for the team, buddy.
we closed the door to the bathroom and just like, okay, we gotta do this fast because we don't want to, like, my mom or dad. Yes, please enjoy this in Patreon chat. It's quite glorious.
Kill me.
It is.
So
End me now.
So now we have
Purple
two
is
different versions. Yeah, Purple's like, ooh, you cosplaying me now?
Eljay's anime protag evolution has advanced.
Man, what a
Very
filler
much
episode.
so.
Honestly, though.
My gosh.
Listen, it was worse. I have another picture I took. Oh, hey, this is an actual selfie I took. I'll go ahead and throw this one up on screen because it's funny, because I'm just sitting here and I'm like, why did you take this from me too, 2020? Why is this? And the whole time, so my hair is really long because I'm waiting to get it cut for something. And I'm sitting here like, oh no, please don't cut my actual hair, Hayley. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please don't. So here's the other.
I was being very careful. I almost snipped your ear off a few times.
You're right, you did. I had to like, because the wig, it stuck one of my ears out, and she couldn't see it because of all the hair. And so I'm like, Hayley, this is my ear, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm not very good at cutting wigs, so that was.
And these are my ears. I don't want any tears.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
This is a good one for the emotion board emoji.
Crawling in.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, why?
All right, I need a good picture for Dead Jay. Anyone got any good photos ideas for?
I mean, what do you want? Actually, physically?
Oh my god.
No. Yeah, do you have the picture of you on the ground sleeping?
Which one?
Oh my.
The recent one. I got it. Yeah, I should have something.
Okay. because I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Here,
This
give
looks
me a sec.
great. I want this shirt.
Wait, I'm sorry. What shirt?
You forgot what I was doing, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, excuse me. I kind of zoned out for a second. What?
It's a shirt design. The many moods of.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. This is me taking a nice relaxing siesta on the floor. As I like to do. Just enjoying. I was taunting her with this. It's like, you know what? There's this nice big comfy.
That's awesome.
But nice big comfy bed. I'm just gonna sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I didn't have any of that. I literally burst into his room in the middle of the night to get him off the ground. I was like, "No, you're not sleeping on the ground. You're sleeping in this bed for you."
Floor goes.
No.
Floor machine goes.
Floor machine.
The
New Marvel
the real DJ.
There's
Yes,
also...
and that's the one I want.
Okay,
Thank you.
dang it. I was just about to post it.
That's dead.
Okay, guys, I don't need you saying, honestly, he kind of makes it work in the YouTube chat. We're not doing this. I'm not. No. This is not a thing. You stop that, Hayley. No.
Eljay wants to sleep on the floor. Hayley, no.
Not my house.
You'll love to see it.
So no, it was fantastic. We're well past the trip. We're both in good health. Well, we're both in. We didn't get sick.
Bruh.
So we're doing well. Played things safe. Everything is mostly okay. And it was a great time.
And that
Wonderful.
wasn't even the first trip this year.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 4 months that we've talked about.
You're
that's
right.
funny.
That's the latest
Yeah.
trip. But
the
before
latest trip.
that, I feel like I'm talking a lot, guys. Feel free to jump in.
It's hard when we haven't been on trips.
It's
Oh,
been a while.
I mean, we're listening to the story time, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta
so
let the whole thing play.
prior to that, 5 of us ended up going down to Utah
I had to make
for
a very
just
long journey.
a little excursion. Again, we're all fine. We did this at the beginning of October. Played it safe. We are all healthy. None of us got sick. Just for an adventure, and what an adventure it was. What pictures should I post up, guys? So I can
Music album cover.
music album.
There's only one choice.
Yeah.
There's only one choice.
This is when I
The
still
swag.
this is when I still had a beard. It's gone now, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah. I had to get rid of it for things. So. All right. Goodbye, Ouija. Hayley, when you were cutting that wig's hair, I guess you could say I was really wigging out.
Okay.
So anyway, here's our album cover from our Utah trip. And
Ah,
I'll go ahead and post it down in here. We went for a short hike. We're ready to drop the hottest album of 2020.
Jay, that's brilliant.
What's that? No, you stop that. Oh, wait, no, actually, Hayley, I might have a cringe Jay picture. Actually, from this
No,
trip.
I already have one.
Okay, never mind.
It's such a funny, like, the sitting on the rock, looking all edgy. Oh, there's a half step.
Oh. I gotta find the one that was like slightly filtered with like the explicit tag on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
you do get that. I don't have it. So no, that was a phenomenal trip. We had a great time. It was myself, Invi, Hayley, Purple, and Var. And funnily enough, not the first time Var, Invi, and I have met up in Utah.
Yeah, it was almost exactly 4 years prior.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let me go ahead and put this
4
image up.
years.
This is our album. There we go. Just do one of these. Okay. But yeah. No, it was a great trip. We just did a bunch of things. Probably the best part of the trip, or at least usually what everyone agrees was the best part, is we went to a haunted forest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How's
The
that?
haunted
The
forest.
haunted forest.
Yep.
I guess I should probably interlude this or say that I don't like scary stuff. Period. I don't. I've never gone through a haunted house before because of how I just don't think I would survive. I can confirm I did not survive.
Oh yeah.
Very long. I had to literally be dragged through certain parts, or if it was scary enough, I would take off and be gone.
Oh, it was
gosh.
the funniest friggin' thing. Holy guacamole. I'm trying to find a good picture of all of us from it that shows. Oh, here we go. This one shows the fear in your eyes.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in. I didn't want to go in.
Also, I am like an apparition in the background.
I was like, the Joker was like, what I should have felt like in this picture of me. It was like what I'm actually feeling like, and it's a picture of Eljay. No, get me out.
There we go.
Oh, it was terrifying.
It was hilarious. So
It
one
was
time,
amazing.
one part during it, and this is the best. So the five of us, we're walking along and we're coming up to this bend in the trail, and off to the left side is this kind of like shack thing, and in it there's like kind of a window in the shack, and so we get closer, and out of the shack pops out this like decrepit looking nun, and she pops out, she's like "Ah!" and we're sitting there like
it was more annoying, kind of like, oh, it's like an animatronic nun. It was really more annoying. It was scary.
Yeah, so we're like, whatever. So Hayley's in the lead, I think. I'm second, then Invi, and then Varn purple, if I
Big
remember
mistake
correctly.
on my part.
So
I don't know how I got in the lead.
we're all looking at it, and we're like, whatever. So we turn back to the trail, and out from around the bend comes another nun, and she gets up right in Hayley's face. And Hayley turns, sees the nun, and freaks out. She screams. It's flight or fight, and she chooses flight and slams into a nearby fence. Just goes,
Boom!
huh?
She hit a coffin.
Oh, that's right. She hit a coffin. And she freaks out. Boom! Hits it, and it was so bad that the nun, the actor, broke character and was like, "Are you okay?" And then Hayley doesn't register.
No,
that
because the nun is still coming at me.
Yeah.
It's not like, "Boo." It was more like, "Are you okay?" Like, are you? But she was still coming at me, so just bolted.
She just
Dear
ran.
Lord.
We just lost her, and so it went from "quick, get away from the danger" to "wait, Hayley, come back."
There was a lot of that.
There was a lot of that, yeah. Me grabbing on to people. I think we came out of one area and I was so scared. I was just on the ground holding on to Var's leg.
Yes, you were.
I have attached half of my body to Invi, or I would clutch the back of Purple's jacket.
Yeah.
Like there's all like I told everyone before, and I was like, I will be on top of you. Like it will happen. If I am by myself, I am screwed. If I'm scared, I am using one of you as a bodyboard. The only person who was 100% against it was Eljay.
Obviously.
He's like, you're not touching me, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
good luck.
There were
I didn't
few
have
good moments
much say in that matter.
Yeah.
There are a few good moments I really want to cover. First was the green mist room, then the slides, and then the clown at the end.
Yeah.
I forgot about this. Okay, quick. Green mist room.
Green mist room, where we go into this place where they've got this laser show going and a bunch of fog, and it looks like this awesome watery looking mist. We can't see anything, but we get in a line.
Yeah.
We get in a line, We're all like grabbing each other by the shoulders and stuff, and I'm just like singing to break the tension, like Congo, 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 nothing could go wrong, yo. And then all of a sudden we see this random shadow just like cross under us, like this guy just crouching in the mist. Like, what was that? So we're like we move along, and we get to like what's supposed to be the end. We're like, where's the exit? we finally find an opening in the tent. We go out, and I think 3 of us walk forward. It was like who was fighting over going in the front?
It was me and Var. Me and Var were pushing each other. Like I wanted him to go first, and he wanted me to go first because we saw someone. Because in this maze there are people ahead of us to kind of push us through. So we saw someone. I was pushing Var to be like, you go, you go, you go. Meanwhile, continue, Envy.
Now I feel like I have like the order of people like swapped around. I can't tell for sure. So it was like 3 of us were in front, right? And you 2 are like pushing each other. And then all of a sudden someone actually appears behind you guys. And like we turned around to just see you guys booking it past us. We're like, what the heck's happening? Oh my gosh.
we turned around because Var and I were like pushing each other. And then we turn around and we see like Eljay behind us, and behind Eljay is a guy in a mask with a knife, like right behind him.
I forgot.
Gosh.
So one of the reasons I love haunted houses or haunted forests like this, I've done this before, and I love it because I love seeing everyone get scared. I don't get scared by these things. I just laugh hysterically. So the sounds you hear the sounds of the actors, you hear the screaming of the people around you, and you hear me losing it. And so I turn around. This guy with the knife is right in my face. He is right there. And I lose it. I'm like, I just start laughing. And then everyone else notices him. And they scream and run away.
I think that was just a fun thing because there were 4 of us laughing and 1 person genuinely terrifying.
Well, no, me and Var took off. We were gone.
That's rich.
The one person terrified made it worth it for the rest of us.
Yeah, I think that was the one that got all of us because every single one of them like either got one of us, which was usually me, or it was like a 1 or 2. I think the one that got Var the best was we were in like a doghouse kind of area. There's like all these little dog houses.
Oh yes. Yep.
There was one doghouse. I promise you, all it was just the doghouse, a piece of cloth in front of the door, a leaf blower that would go off every once in a while, and a loud sound. That was it. It went off when Var was right there. He didn't scream. He didn't do anything. He just dropped.
Yeah, he fell to the ground.
You love to see it.
It was so funny. And then he tried to get back up, and it did it again, and he fell again.
Poor Var.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh.
It was amazing.
I do not look forward to doing this again.
Real quick, we have to. Tommy Anderson in chat says Hayley was practicing her clutch powers.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
amazing.
you're not wrong. I definitely did practice my clutch power.
Okay.
I'm the elemental master of clutching onto people.
Oh my god.
So we got the green mist room. What was the other one?
Slides.
The slides. All right. So during this, there are 2 slides. There's one where we all go down individual slides, and then a later one where it's just one giant slide toward the end that we all go down. Those are a ton of fun. I also thought those were the places we were going to get sick the most because, I mean, everyone's just touching like the handlebars. Nope. We were careful. I remember the last one, we all got in position, and it's like, all right, you guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sink! And we all slid down in unison.
Yeah, we were a bunch of nerds.
We are.
Yeah. So, and then last but not least, the clown.
Right.
Eljay finally took the lead.
So I've been like waiting this entire time. I'm either in the back or like second place, and I'm like, come on, give me first, let me lead, I want to be in front, come on. And finally toward the end I get to be in the lead, and somebody else tell it a lot better than I do. Invi or Hayley,
So
one of you guys.
we're at this tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel, there's a clown trying to wave us in. And he's like, "Come here, I won't hurt you." And then LJ's like, "Yes, you will."
Yeah, no, he goes, come on, I won't hurt you. And I say, I'm not sure I believe you.
Yeah.
and so we kind of end up having a bit of a back and forth. It's like, come on, why don't you believe me? You don't seem very trustworthy to me. and so we end up having this back and forth. We get to the end, and then the clown says something.
He was like, and this is for like for mouthing off at me or something like that.
Because your friend was mean to me.
Yeah,
like
because
talking
your friend was mean to me.
Bar was trying to encourage LJ to be nice to the clown.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, in the distance behind us, we hear, and then we turn and we see a clown with a freaking
with a chainsaw.
With a chainsaw charging us.
So so what so what happened was we go in that hallway. I start telling the clown how I don't trust him, and it's his fault for me not trusting him. And as such, he's like, "This is for your rude friend mouthing off," and sends the guy with a chainsaw after us because I insulted the clown.
Yep.
That was it. That was the end of the maze.
We ran for it. We realized we were at the end, and Hayley just dropped to her knee.
Yeah, I literally fell down and grabbed Invi's leg and started sobbing. We're done. It was long. It was like an hour, 45 minutes. Or not an hour and 45 minutes. It was like 45 minutes to an hour long.
It was great.
It was awesome. I mean
she said it was awesome. She had a great time.
It was worth the money. It was fun.
Was all of that in actual forest? Was all of that in actual forest, or is it like
it was an actual forest? It starts off, you go through like this mock house. You go through a cornfield, and we thought it was just gonna be the house in the cornfield, but no, it went into like actual woods, and there was
like a giant lot of
houses.
trees that they set up, like all the stuff inside of it.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Impressive.
It was very, very, very cool. It made it so much scarier. There was
Pictures
like
would
one
have
part.
been cool, but they asked for not take
Yeah.
photos. But we had people in front of us that were holding up the line the entire time because they would stop to photograph everything.
Of course.
Hypocrisy.
It's like, wow, you're ruining the immersion right now.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. We got in LJ's truck and we're like, wow, that was
Yeah, let's
like
get
the best
pizza and
thing.
go
This
home.
is the best trip ever.
Yeah, that was definitely the cherry on top for the trip. And I think it's now mandatory to have TTV trips in October to terrify Hayley. We're already planning one for this upcoming October. Yeah. Oh boy.
That same day was pretty great though, because we also got to see the Bionicle archives.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So
one Lego part of the trip.
Obligatory Lego part.
I'll go ahead and get the picture real quick. But for anyone unaware, Andre Hurley, who is Mass Collector, he is the owner of the Platinum Evoke. He lives in Utah, and he has basically the Bionicle Archives, which is nearly a museum. And so I hit him up. I was like, "Hey man, how you doing? Mind if we drop by?" And of course he was like, "Absolutely." Because Andre, if you guys don't know Andre, I'll tell you this right now, certifiable fact of life, Andre is fantastic. He's just so great. He's a wonderful guy. He's really passionate about Bionicle, and he is just truly so much fun to hang out with. So we ended up going, took a tour. It was fantastic. We got this picture with my axe, which it's a long story with the axe. I'll elaborate later. But yeah,
Got an axe to grind, LJ?
I did with the axe. Yes, there's some complications. Once I make a video about it, I'll explain. So, but yeah, it was excellent.
Very cool. Very cool. I am very glad that both trips went off without a hitch. And hopefully the virus well, I don't know if dissipates is going to happen, but hopefully vaccines progress at a decent enough rate to where more trips can be taken sooner rather than later.
Real quick, we got another super chat from 26K down the drain.
Oh, yeah.
$20. Thank you so much. And he says, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Fourth Thing. I missed literally all of the live streams so far, so I'm taking a shot in the dark here and say that you all had a great year. Hope next year is just as good.
Yes.
Okay.
Had great moments and a not so great year.
Great moments in cavalcade of
Yeah, it's been a weird year.
Pain.
It's been a mixture of high highs and low
2020
lows.
was
and-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's been a year.
Whoa! Another super chat from Trevor Samora, who gave $100. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
He says, I always feel like I'm interrupting, so sorry. I just wanted to tell you I love listening to these. Thanks for doing them. Glad you're surviving, and here's to a better future, Mardi Gras.
Yes,
Aw,
Mardi
thank you.
Gras. Thank you, Trevor.
Mardi
Thank you so
Gras.
much, honestly.
We really do
Means the world.
appreciate it. It really does make a difference. And it
Remember when the worst thing we had to worry about was Copa?
yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, like
Wow.
Yo.
That's
All right.
feels like
I have-
a distant.
I have a present.
Oh
For
no.
Oh, it's here.
oh, Dios mío.
Oh my goodness.
That's really cringy.
I'll go ahead and post this up. Holy crud.
Let's see.
I mean, listen. I'd wear this.
That is brilliant. we must make it.
Oh my gosh.
Just like the idea of it, we will definitely make this better, but
You know what?
Jake.
As soon as that template is like concrete, like perfect, I'm gonna order that T-shirt.
I want this t-shirt. I want this t-shirt.
Holy crud.
And I love how most of it's from like the same thing.
Hayley, I was literally just about to say. Gosh. Okay.
What do you think about this, Elf?
You don't understand, but I'm gonna move on. Yeah, no, I was about to say it's like every picture except for two are from the same panel.
I mean, we could make it. We'll just kind of take out, because I don't think there's a good dead J from that one, or we have to change Fem J. But we could have every single panel be from the exact same panel.
We could.
All the emotions. We could, but it's just too good. Happy J, sad J, cringe J, shock J, confused J, rage J, Fem J, high J. I love high J. Just the fact that one actually worked out of all of them, like all of them make sense.
I imagine High J's voice as like the one that would be over in the mountains in the background singing that one.
Oh my gosh. I can't even do it. I can't even like mimic it. I know what
it's
you're
a
talking
little
about.
Too powerful.
We need to find an angrier image for Rage, Jay. I've seen the face of Rage.
I
And we need a better one.
Let me see if I can find one from the panel that was
From AJ Walker, the patron chat, they say you should call that T-shirt "The League of J."
Oh my gosh. Here. I feel
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
oh my gosh.
Bottom of his front
Rage.
page.
There
Start a
is-
leg debate on camera. Then we'll have a good Rage J.
There is another picture. There we go. I'm not gonna post the full picture. I'll just post the part of it with me in it. I don't know how you guys could use this. Oh gosh, where is it? Reaction images. There we go. I call this LJ Disgust. So
I love that image.
some context.
That's a good one.
Some context for this. There's a larger picture here, and so I had asked everyone. I had brought some. I brought some tea. I'll go ahead and throw this up in the live stream. I had brought some tea with me to Utah because I really like drinking tea. And I was like, hey guys, do you want me to make you some tea? Would you like some tea? And Var and Hayley were like, yes, we would like some tea. All right, so I whip up 2 cups of hot tea, Earl Grey tea. It's one of my favorites. I'm like, all right, guys.
Man of culture as well.
Yep. 3 cups, one for me as well. So I'm like, here you go, guys. And the way I do tea is I sweeten it with just a smidge of honey. Not enough to overpower the flavor of the tea, but enough so that it's not, potentially very bitter. So I give them the cups of tea, and Hayley's like, no, I need to ruin this, like, immediately.
What? No, I needed to sweeten it. I had to sweeten it.
And she's like, how can I ruin...
I'm from Georgia.
How can I ruin this tea as thoroughly as possible? And so what she does is she takes even more honey, like a huge glop of honey, and dumps it in, and then takes cream and dumps that in.
Hayley,
Wait, what?
see, I could see that. I could see that for chamomile or something like that, like something like a lighter tea, something that's meant to be had like midday or something. But a black tea or Earl Grey, like, why would you ruin it like that?
I'm not ruining it. I'm making it better. I add a whole bunch of sugar.
Oh
There's a tea. There's a tea that's called Earl Grey cream. Earl Grey cream. I add cream to my tea. I add cream to my Earl Grey cream, and it's delicious.
Yeah, no, Ulti has it right. Ulti in the patron chat is 100% right. Hayley's eating honey and sugar with tea on the side. That's exactly what it is.
Hayley, if and when we are meeting in person and if you make this tea again, I will try it and then I will judge you harshly based on what I taste. If I taste nothing but cream, sugar, and honey, and I taste no tea,
okay,
may God have mercy on your soul.
let's freaking do it. You are more than welcome to, because I love
Battle
my
of the tea.
tea. I love my Earl Grey tea. I still have the tea that I bought when I was in Britain. I still have that tea.
Oh, you should just throw that in a nearby harbor. You don't need that.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
You guys make me want to get up and go get some tea
Sweet
right
tea
now.
life, yo.
Yes, sweet tea is life, right, Eljay?
I don't mind certain kinds of tea being sweet, but you have to have some boundaries. Black teas are not meant to be sweet. They're meant to be that kind of stiff, bitter, wake you up a little bit kind of punch.
If you want that, then have coffee.
No, coffee's too acidic. It borderline tastes like vinegar to me now. I can't stand it.
Wait, what? How?
Black coffee. Black coffee.
Oh my gosh.
To be fair, it's just because the coffee that I've had recently is usually like the generic crap that is, thrown in
Drink better
offices,
stuff,
buildings.
Zach.
Okay.
Gosh.
Come to Florida, Zach.
Why? What is
coffee.
waiting for me there? Is
A lot of coffee.
We have another super chat.
No, they won't.
We have another
But we-
super chat
Oh,
from
we
26K down the drain. $2 says LJ is Spanish for the J.
Dang right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Dang.
for the
Ladies and
super chat.
gentlemen, I present you with the J. Thank you very much for coming.
Hey,
That's it for
hey,
today. Have a
thank you all so
wonderful
much.
day.
Thank you all so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Took him straight from Ninjago.
Now then, you get what you freaking deserve. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Wrong appearance. No.
Society.
Society! Don't make me go on a rant. No, I'm glad you brought this up, Hayley. So Hayley had me try sweet tea. Well,
I will first, for those who know, I bought Publix sweet tea.
was your first
Oh.
mistake.
That was my first mistake. I bought Public Sweet Tea because I wanted it for myself, and that was the first tea I let him have.
Wait,
Not a good
you-
choice. Should have been McDonald's.
You
Should have been McDonald's Sweet Tea.
Ew, first of all,
McDonald's
disgusting.
is also quite bad.
Disgusting.
McSweet tea.
So, second of all, you wanted that? You actually wanted that liquid that you gave me? My first immediate response was, I would feed this to hummingbirds. It's sugar water.
Oh, it's delicious. We still have
I
it.
do not,
my-
I do not.
I've got a.
I
I've got a
consider
personal
myself a
experiment.
bit of a sweet tea connoisseur, and I find Publix.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I
That
like
sounds
what I
bad.
love. What I
Pretty
love,
bad.
especially with Publix, is you mix it with their lemonade. It makes really good Arnold Palmer's.
I mean, yes,
but
certainly.
But,
I love making those.
Yeah.
but I should have if I wanted to start you right, it should have been either McDonald's or Chick-fil-A sweet tea. That stuff, and I use the term crunchy sweet,
Oh my
which
gosh.
LJ didn't know was a term because it's the term where it's so sweet that you can kind of taste the particles of sugar.
That's way too sweet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here, I have made in my youth crunchy sweet tea, but it's very different than what she's thinking. I just take cold tea, unsweetened, and I pour like a bunch of sugar into it. And the sugar doesn't dissipate because it's cold tea.
Yeah.
So you just
Well, no,
have
you
the
have to heat it up
crunchy,
and then you do it.
huh?
You have to heat up the tea, so you basically brew tea. You pump it full of sugar,
Yeah, no, that's
and it
disgusting.
cools down, and it
Disgusting.
becomes
Yeah, you do need to dissolve it by heating it.
yeah.
Well, that's
by
not
heating
what I did.
However-
I literally just had a bunch of sugar granulates
Sugar.
swirling in the tea.
That is way too. No.
But listen, the tea. Old tea.
Nah, you're just-
Old tea.
Old tea. I'm gonna post this. Video. This is Hayley. Man,
that's how I survived in high school.
I mean, I'm not
Was it
sure that you
that
did
way?
survive in high school.
My gosh.
Here we go. But yeah, so what I learned over my Georgia trip, some things happened. I'm still putting in the repression box, specifically the wig. Also, Hayley doesn't understand tea.
All right.
Okay.
You gonna cry? Maybe you should cry.
Right now.
Maybe you
I've
should
talked to
cry.
Meso about this,
Cry over a
few
cup of
times.
that tea you make, so that maybe you can offset how sweet it is.
First of all, bruh. Second of all, Zach, what's up?
I said I've talked with Meso about this a few times, but if and when a Brick Fair trip does happen, I would very much like to cook for you guys. I've already been studying dozens of different recipes and fun stuff to try out, but I would not mind brewing different kinds of teas and getting opinions off of them from you guys as well.
Zach, tell them what you have in store for me.
Oh, that.
I have something like 24 recipes that I've been looking into,
Oh my
specifically gluten-free recipes that I am going to basically cook on a regular basis.
Are
Uh,
you moving in with?
3 months leading. No.
For the week.
3 months leading into Brick Fair, I'm going to be cooking these recipes on a regular basis in hopes of perfecting them and getting them tasting as good as possible so that everyone can enjoy it.
Recipe perfected.
What's the thing though? The thing you keep mentioning? 'Cause I'm
Haley,
like,
did you
oh,
just
I need
notice?
spices in my food.
No, someone Omnitone
Oh.
in the YouTube chat said cooking with TTV when.
Oh,
That's,
Honestly, I'm
Oh
down
no,
to do
Cooking
that.
Hero
I'll
Factory 2.
host it.
oh no.
But Meso
wait.
was talking about how it needs to be spicy or he's not going to eat it. So
Oh my
I've
gosh.
been working on a
Okay.
concoction of certain peppers and spices and things, very, very hot stuff,
Zach.
even by Meso's standards.
Zach.
And I brought it up briefly before, but I will be making Takoro moat water.
Zach. Hey,
my god.
there's something I need to tell you, Zach. All right. This is rule number 1. If Keeney were here, he would tell you the same thing. All right. Meso doesn't know how to cook good food. Okay. So do not
I
ruin
understand.
your good cooking
Please
with
ruin it so I
Meso's
can actually eat
with Meso's idea of good cooking. Okay.
No, specifically, this jar I'm going to give to him. It is going to be a jar of spicy salsa. It is going to be specifically for him. I'm going to cook regular dishes for everybody
Meso
else, but if
only.
he wants it spicy, then he gets to add the spice to it himself.
which is what I prefer to do anyway. Season to
Oh
taste.
my gosh.
What are you freaking out at?
Kyle Zinyi said TTV cooks every time they roast LJ.
This is true.
Oh my god.
This is like the one
Brilliant.
animated moment. He's like,
Yes, I love my miru.
We
well
shouldn't go to a
have a
roast. We should have a potluck.
And then Omniton also said steak, please.
Don't.
Mm.
No,
oh, my
no.
favorite
Backyard
place,
grill.
Not.
Yeah, steak.
Oh, yeah, Zach, you were there.
I was there. LJ. I really wish you would have ordered a hamburger like I did.
Trust me, I'm with you. Yeah, no, but that's let's move on.
No.
Not to worry.
We can talk about it, LJ.
No, we
Don't
don't.
worry, I will.
LJ had steak properly.
Just to make up for that experience, LJ, I also have a steak recipe I'm fond of that I was intending on making just
Ooh.
for you at
Fair
Brick
enough.
Fair.
So I have had a steak. I had it at a restaurant Hayley and I went to while I was there.
It's a
And
restaurant I work at. I work at it.
yes,
Yeah.
I didn't want to name it, but yeah. So we went to this restaurant and I had a steak. And
It's
see,
a 10-ounce strip steak cooked medium rare.
yes.
Mm.
So let me see if I can find a picture. I don't have any.
It's on your phone. I think I took a picture on your phone.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Here we go. I'll go ahead and drop this into the Discord. Oh wait, are there any identifying?
Are there any identifying markers?
Listen, I'm very careful about this. Like with everything. I'll run up.
Is that fried pickles? Ooh.
I'm sorry. What?
Fried pickles.
Fried
Oh
pickles.
man, I love fried pickles.
Fried pickles?
Fried pickles
It sounded very pained.
fried pickles are actually quite legit. Second only to fried jalapeno sticks.
Oh my god.
Okay.
yeah.
Very
I
good.
really we actually did do a TTV Cooks in Utah. I made all of you guys snickles.
Again? You made
Snickle
more?
too.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He didn't make the Neo Snickle. He made an actual one this
Oh,
time,
okay.
and
Oh
Var
yeah, there it is.
admitted it was still bad, but not as bad as the time before.
High praise.
Listen, I'm still working on this picture. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, picture.
I believe in you, Elj.
Whether we
I
wanted
do as
it or
well.
Thanks, bro.
There's a picture of just the steak, right?
No.
not. Dot.
No. No.
Dot, dot,
I mean,
dot.
I'll just make it a picture of the steak. Shoot. Gosh dang. OBS is like goofy and everything, so.
Does
Oh
that
my
classic? It's that classic thing I do all the time where I like
New
tell a
super
joke
chat in the
and then
meantime.
I waited. Super chat.
Perfect.
Super chat for 26K down the drain. $20. You seen what it's like out there, Greg? Do you ever actually leave the studio? Everybody just yells about Bionicle cannon contests. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to run the board. L the J.
Gosh, you get me 26K down the drain. You understand.
Thank you.
Here we
How
go.
dare you say those about the fries? The fries are delicious. They're shoestring. I love shoestring fries. They're really cold, really fast.
Okay.
But that's why
Yeah,
you
no.
really
Two
That
things.
looks really tasty.
That
One,
looks like a lot of fries.
it is a fudge ton of fries. I couldn't finish
Okay,
all
that's
of
what I was
them.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
I was trying desperately to like finish everything off the plate.
Yeah, good luck.
Haley was like this
it a
close to
challenge?
restraining me from just shoving all of the fries in my mouth.
I was like, not here, not now. Don't do that.
It was a nicer. I'm not.
I do that in the back of the kitchen.
Yeah,
Actually, funnily, I did that last night with fries.
What the fudge? And you wouldn't let
But I was in
me?
the back. I was in the back of the kitchen. No one could see me.
Listen, maybe I wanted people to see me. Maybe I wanted them to see the animal I'd become.
Maybe I
Animal, I have
done that when I went to the bathroom, so I was not sitting next to you when you did that.
No, you
Remember
needed.
this moment,
you
diners.
needed
I
to
am
s-
Eljay Johnson.
You needed to see me. You needed to see what I've done.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
Alrighty then.
Well-
In the news this week, Idaho man chokes on potato French fries.
Yeah, basically.
Idaho man fries entire potato, chokes and dies.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
thin fries are far better than like thick crinkle cut or like steak fries.
Whoa!
It depends
Whoa!
entirely on how they are cooked. It is entirely on how they are cooked and how they are.
I'm all about the
Yeah, you would-
crunchy, like
you would
the
like
crispy
these
kind of fries.
The seasoning
like
makes
these
all the
fries?
difference for me.
They're so thin and flimsy. It's like trying to get the fries in your mouth is like trying to take a sponge. You just grab
Okay,
it with
fair, I
your
don't
whole
like those.
hand and you just shove it in your mouth. It's like, get in there! And then like,
What are you, master of fries?
The crispier the fry, the better.
dude, it's
says
like,
I.
it's like you have fries. It's you grabbing the fries to shove them in your mouth is like a ship sinking. You just have fries trying to evacuate. You just grab them all and shove them in your mouth, and you have fries like
They're
cannonball.
recreating the Titanic on your plate.
Exactly. and some person here wouldn't let me do the sensible thing and just shove my face down on the plate and just go.
Bruh.
Well then.
Monotone says how many or
Yeah, but how many of you have dipped fries in ice cream? Wendy's French fries in their chocolate frosties. That's a game changer, and that is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried it, please do.
Personally, I prefer the vanilla, but yeah.
I've
Bruh.
never in my life
Once.
done that.
Never again.
I do want to shout out wet on Craig's comment right here at LJ's prior remarks ASMRJ.
No, no. I'll shout out Alties. Hayley won't let me unhinge my jaw and shovel chips down it in public. Pensive face.
I pictured that scene in Artemis Fowl.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Wow, what a great movie.
Why
Can't wait
would
to
you
watch.
say that name?
Can't wait to watch Artemis Fowl, my favorite steak place backyard grill.
Oh,
In
Lord.
2020.
We need to get Ulti in here to talk about the full pounder.
No.
He already-
please don't.
We do.
He
He
posted a
already
picture of
posted
it.
it
Just
earlier.
ignore
We
it.
do.
He
We
already
do.
posted a picture
Nope.
earlier.
The full
100%.
pounder.
I mean, Alti, listen. Do you wanna hop in here real quick, or do you wanna just?
Start fighting with me.
Your one guest appeared. Oh, your one
Get
guest
him in
appeared.
here.
You gonna burn it now?
I'm gonna unmute Ulti.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ready?
All right. Just
goes.
remember, watch your language. This is an
Oh,
FV. All right.
He's
Alright,
here.
Okay, Ulti, we can hear you.
I don't understand what the problem is, guys.
What is the full pounder?
Alright, so McDonald's, right?
McDonald's in it.
Off to a great start.
Alright.
Quarter pounder. Burger, yeah?
Yeah. Burger.
I thought it was a
I'm so following.
sandwich.
Now, I don't know about you Americans, but I mean, Sokoda might get this because he's like not American and he's probably intelligent. But basically, 4 quarters add up to 1, right? So 4 quarter pounders,
Okay.
that's 1 whole pound.
Wait, but
Wheat.
pounds? I think this is the wrong system. How many kilograms
Yeah.
in it? What's the
How
full
many
kilogram?
It's called the $100.
Yeah, that's why you don't buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I put the
No,
picture up on screen.
thank
This
you.
is
Thank you.
this is
An
the
abomination.
full pounder.
It's disgusting.
In other words,
Dry, ulti,
if you wish to have your mouth just instantly turn into the driest of meat valleys, where you can't even swallow a grain of sand's worth of meat, this is
Wait.
the sandwich for you.
Ulti, did you actually eat that?
He did.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
If I recall correctly, his account of the experience was an additional bite could have sent him into cardiac arrest.
Ulti, didn't you do a 6-patty
Yeah,
one as well? The
Oh,
most disgusting thing.
That was just the
Hang
cheaper.
on, let me get a picture of the 6-stack.
Even my friends were,
What?
even my friends were horrified by it, which is
No,
hard to do.
Any sensible person is horrified by the 4-pounder.
It's just
Oh
it's
god.
bad.
We're about to go down a rabbit hole the likes of which we never should.
Yeah.
Anyway,
TTV Christmas special, the 4-pounder.
I don't know what y'all are having at your Christmas dinners, but I know what I'm getting. Not that.
If you're living on a budget and you can't afford like the expensive stuff, the 4-pounder can feed a small family.
Yeah, it's still too much money, Ulti. It's McDonald's.
Dude, where is this picture?
Oh, thank goodness you can't find it.
Anyway, the 4-pounder is it's 4 quarter-pounders. There it is. 4 quarter-pounders stacked on top of each other with no sauce, no anything, no funny business.
I love the motion blur.
The
on
motion
this
blur
one.
adds so much to it.
No funny business. What's wrong with you?
It's just
Needs
so.
It needs like the Super Smash Brothers like says challenger approaching.
You're in for a pounding.
Oh my god.
Why would
Like
you?
the
Okay,
six-pack is stacking up.
Ulti, I have a
Beefs up the battle.
I have a genuine question.
Go on.
How many hits to the head have you taken in your life?
Well,
How much pressure in each hit? A full pound?
I don't understand. Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
I mean, no, absolutely not. Your arteries have to be like 99%
Yeah,
clogged.
Yeah, they have to be clogged.
What doesn't kill you gives you diabetes.
This is how the Saiyans become stronger. They eat a full pounder and recover from it.
I don't know.
Like,
I trust Ulti. I think he could double it.
Double,
Good.
double
Oh, you don't double it, Ulti.
Sokoda, you're gonna get him killed.
I wonder what the 4-pounder with Takoro moat water would do.
It's the most valuable addition to TTV that's ever been made.
With the shoestring fries. Let's do it. Full meal.
I'll do it. I'm not afraid.
There was
All right.
there was the YouTube comment that was very fitting. I think everybody but Ulti thinks this. It starts off, no, just no, please.
See, but I do like I do like Ice Prism's comment. Eljay's got to try the full pounder with Snickles on it.
LJ eats a full pound of Snickles.
Ooh,
No.
don't threaten me. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm about to have my Christmas dinner. I don't need to hear this before I eat.
Haley, if you're gonna go and eat Christmas dinner, imagine the juicy crunch as I bite down into a Snickle.
No. I'm gonna be looking at my steak and just seeing the.
The delicious chocolate
I
nougat
still have that crunch video.
mixing. Wait, which crunch video?
Let's just chomp.
Well, let me check it down.
Mangosteen crunch.
The mangosteen crunch.
Oh,
Here it is. Crunch mangosteen.
oh no, I remember.
If in lieu of food reviews and stuff like that, how about this? How about Ulti and I make a review video of the full pounder? And
Don't do that. Don't
Yes.
do that.
I'm willing to. I will put my life on the line for the sake
It's not even gonna take
You'll have to put a warning in the beginning.
Zach.
LJ taking a bite out of the mangosteen on camera is still one of my favorite moments ever. Like him dying on the inside and hopping out of the car.
Yeah, which that does remind me. But first, Ulti, you had something you wish to add?
Yeah. What's up?
You guys, you don't understand.
I wish you understand,
It's not-
which is why I'm willing to make this sacrifice.
It's ascension.
I will make the sacrifice. Ulti, let's plan out a time for this. We'll make it happen.
Holy guacamole. It is worth mentioning, we do have 2 topics on the TTV message boards right now. One of them is the top 10 TTV channel moments of 2020, chosen by you. Go to the topic and submit your favorite moments from the TTV channel during this year. We do need the video link and the appropriate timestamp for the moment. But do that, and I swear I'm going to get the 2019 video out. It will happen.
Oh my gosh. That's how bad 2020 is.
Really.
The 2019 one out.
Now, the other topic we have, which arguably is the more important of the two, at least in my opinion, is the top 10 TTV channel moments of the decade. As of this year, we're 10 years old. The YouTube channel is a full decade old. So we're asking for your help to decide what the top 10 TTV channel moments of the last 10 years have been. Was it from this podcast? Was it from a review of ours? Was it from some one-off bizarre video? Well, let's find out. Go ahead and post your favorite moment from the channel, or favorite moments in that topic with the appropriate timestamp.
You'll love to see it.
Oh,
Top
yeah.
moment of TTV for the decade. The full pounder.
No,
Please,
no. I quit. If it's
snuck in right at the end.
if it's the full pounder, I quit.
You quit.
No, you're just asking
Careful,
for
you're
it.
just giving people ammunition, man.
You are. Make it happen.
If it's the full pounder, I will stay with TTV forever.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sending you back out into the airlock.
Bye. Bye, LT.
I'll see.
We'll get you on again.
We'll buff you later.
Wide.
Wait, LT, say goodbye.
Wide.
Do свидания.
Wow.
That was
That was
wonderful.
All right.
I really want to read the latest comment from Ronimus Prime in the anime girl voice.
Do not no. Let's have you
Stay with us forever.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Do not make
And
not
now
make
for
me
the
do
new
this.
topic.
I will
Top 10
post
most cursed moments of TTV.
Maybe that should be a thing.
No, it should not. I will post
Top 10 worst moments of CTV.
Cursed.
Number 1.
I will
The full pounder.
I will post a picture of myself with combed hair. Do not make me do this.
Oh God.
Oh.
Because here's the thing.
No.
Jay.
I have a powerful weapon. And it is looking like a normal person.
You what? Huh?
Don't worry about
We should take the mask off sometimes.
it. On occasion. Sokoda, I have not heard enough from you this podcast. How have you been this year? I know it's been an exciting year for you, just entirely.
Yeah, I pretty much sat in my room all day, every day.
Wow.
Oh, I know that feeling.
But I mean, it's been exciting still. I had the Lego idea thing. I had joined TTV. I had my weekly builds. So I had a lot of cool Lego stuff in 2020. But like real life stuff, it's been pretty boring.
Fair enough. That's okay. I
hear that.
understand. Well,
Dark Tykanuva in the Patreon chat. No, LJ, don't show favoritism to Sokoda. That's illegal.
That's what started this problem. Oh man. Eljay, I want to touch on something a little bit less good that was alluded to earlier, just because I think it'd be funny to briefly talk about.
oh, what? Wait,
So they're shutting off the old Halo games.
Okay, I hate it. 343 is a disgustingly stupid company. These people are so dumb. So here's the thing. 343 Industries, they're the folks that took over Halo after Bungie bounced to go, I don't know, make meth or something. So what 343 have done, they have committed several grievous sins, and I hate it so much. The first of which was taking Halo Reach, the original Halo Reach, and making this stupid, awful thing called the title update. The title update introduced these awful decisions. That introduced bleed through into Reach, which was stupid. They took out sword block. They took out sword block, which was stupid. It's really the only two things that are really dumb.
They buffed the DMR.
They buffed the. That's right. Three things that are stupid. They buffed the DMR. Didn't need it. DMR sucks. Magnum, but who uses that except for me? So, title update is absolute hogwash. It is super freaking stupid. I hate it so much. So what does 343 decide to do when they make the MCC, the garbage fire that is? They make the title update the default settings for Halo Reach. You can still get the original settings in a private game, but matchmaking, it's title update. So that's sin number 1. Sin number 2, they made Halo 5. Hate Halo 5. Sin number 3, they made the MCC. MCC was an absolute mess when it first came out. And it kind of still is-ish. It's in a lot better state. Sin number 4, they decided it would be a great idea to add Halo 4 armor to Halo 3. Like the complete polar opposite art styles and design styles. Just mix them together because, screw you guys. Sin number 5. Am I on 5? I think I'm on 5.
That's all right.
Anything to do with Halo Infinite, basically. Have no hope for that game. Do not expect that game to be good. 343 is making it. It has been delayed at least once by a year. And they're taking away your ability to customize your colors the way that it's been done for 20 years. Fantastic. Final, greatest sin. They are taking offline the 360 Halo games, support for those games. That is actually not the issue. The issue is that in the quagmire of filth that they have generated by their bad decisions, they decided to announce this and think it would be a reasonable thing to say. It's like, all right, guys, we know you're angry about your color customization being taken away because we're just really interested in microtransactions. And we know that you're upset about the Halo 3 armor basically just being Halo 4 armor chopped on top of things. We're also taking away your childhood. So now, the only place that I can play normal Reach in matchmaking is going away. To make matters worse, they're taking away armor customization in Halo Reach on the 360. Are you out of your minds?
Yep. So now you could, if you wanted to, spend all year trying to get max rank, but it would just immediately be deleted the next day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a 10-year-old game.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's kind of time for it to,
I know that I said that's
away.
not the bad thing. The bad thing here is that they decided now is a good time to do this. It was a terrible time to do this. Whoever's in
It's also that there's now no way to play Classic Reach.
Yeah.
It makes it wonder if it's less a matter of them making the decision or them being informed by Microsoft of a potential shutdown for Xbox 360 services.
That might be it.
Here's the
Because
thing.
given they are moving out to being several generations out from the Xbox 360, I wouldn't be surprised if they're just planning on discontinuing support to the Xbox 360, considering support for even the original Xbox has been down for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. They could go one game at a time, but I would just get a certain group of people more mad than others.
I wouldn't have an issue with this if they would just restore Reach on the MCC to how it was meant to be played.
No, this is better.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I thought there was like 2 game modes that let you play original.
There was back on 360.
Well, I mean on MCC, or did they remove
MCC
those?
has no classic option in matchmaking.
Oh.
It's only in customs.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yikes.
Yep. So nothing like a little bit of Christmas cheer for those of us who still care about Halo.
Speaking of Halo, I've actually been listening to some Halo audiobooks recently.
Were they by 343? They're awful. They're garbage.
Oh my gosh.
Why you gotta be this way, man?
Why does 343 got to be this way?
I recently finished Shadows of Reach, and I am currently listening to Silent Storm, both of which absolutely phenomenal. I also recently finished Bad Blood, another phenomenal story. For those of you that are fans of Halo 3 ODST, Bad Blood is a continuation of the Alpha 9 story, so Edward Buck is the main character. I do gotta say that the books are just getting better and better, regardless of the state of the games. I am blown away every time I hear a new Halo book or read a new one. It's really, really fascinating to see that contradiction.
You know what else? You know what else
I
is
do
called?
gotta say too. Oh, go ahead.
You know what else is called Shadows of Reach? MCC Reach, because it's living in the original's shadow.
Oof.
What do you mean? It's going to be the only one and the original.
I do gotta say what I really appreciate about the books is while Halo 5's campaign really wasn't all that good, I do think the books do a fantastic job of cleaning up the mess a little bit and establishing the state of the universe in this constant state of peril. Seeing it through the eyes of different characters, different establishments, it's actually really, really fascinating to see. And I know this is absolutely heretical to say, but listening to these audiobooks has been making me want to replay Halo 5 and see the subtle cues that were left behind to
We're firing him,
explain
Meso.
these story bits.
Yeah.
We're firing him right now.
Had to be done.
Oh man.
I can't handle these vibes. You need a vibe check.
We're gonna vibe check you at the door.
Oh my gosh.
Positivity is not allowed here, Zach.
Oof.
Afraid to say it.
Oof. First FV, now here. Damn, I have no home now.
Correct.
Zach has no house.
All right. Well, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, so I think we should probably begin the wrap up
Yep.
with Christmas talk. What are you looking forward to about Christmas, you guys?
We're gonna wrap this up like a present.
Are you feeling the Christmas cheer?
No.
Meso, it feels like exactly every other day this month, except for 4 days during the earlier part. I'm not doing anything.
yeah.
I'm not doing
I mean,
anything.
I've been feeling slightly more festive than most because I've gotten a few things through the grapevine from friends of mine.
Hayley?
I want to briefly show.
Okay, sorry. You've actually gotten things. Okay.
Well, gotten like one of them is a drawing that I'm gonna post in Patreon chat from my good friend the Gundam Lady. If she is out there,
Yeah.
Sounds like a
for anyone who
nerd.
knows me, they'll know that I very much enjoy it.
Yes.
Say the line, Meso, say the line.
Yeah.
I love it.
Face.
Let me post it on the stream. Your language has
It's
just
a-
devolved.
It
Bro.
does. It's pretty funny.
That was instantaneous.
Wide.
Why?
I don't understand the why.
Why?
There we go.
Also say
Why?
shades.
Wide.
is good.
To get wide. There, like Souls Artaka mock during the Artaka contest. Someone just replied to it and was like, "Wide."
Wide.
Wide.
He doesn't know, bro.
But yeah, this is a very impressive art piece. Thank you very much, GL. You're a legend. And then,
Yes, she is.
so one AJ Walker out there in the great land of Britain.
You mother
Yeah.
great land of Britain.
I
Okay.
don't know what to get you.
I
for
smell a
Christmas.
traitor.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know.
Viva la
I don't know what to
revolution.
give you for Christmas, Meso. And I was like, I don't know either.
Maybe tossing
really
you in the
don't-
harbor.
I really don't have any space for any Lego. There's really nothing that I can get right now, you know? So I just did what any pragmatist would do, and I made a Christmas list. You know? I was like, what are the things I need?
Oh, yeah, this.
I need Hero Factory sets.
Oh no.
You know, I may or may not be doing things with them in the future. And like throwing a dart at a dartboard, obviously the set that they randomly sent me was the Evo Walker. Which, for anyone that knows me, will know that I have a history with. Namely, in other words, it's the Solek Hero Factory. Naturally, when I come home from work one night and I see an Amazon box with no return address just randomly sitting on my table, and I'm like, who is this? And then I open it and I see it's Evo Walker. I'm like, so who's trolling me?
Someone's blackmailing you.
Who sent me this just to like mess with me? But it was hilarious because AJ, you had no clue.
I have.
You had no clue about this.
Yep.
And it was so funny. So thank you, because years ago, I swore to myself that I would never buy this set, that I would boycott its existence. And now, thanks to you, I still have it.
You
It might be a dopey looking tripod. There are some neat ways to mod it, which make it really cool. I made it a gun. It's great. You can just hold it.
You ruined it. You
He was gonna
ruined
do it.
my plans. I was literally minutes or hours. I was so close to ordering one to send to him this year because I figured what better way to end 2020 than with his least favorite Lego set. And here you come waltzing along. I'm gonna get Meso a Lego set. Oh, I wonder which one I'm gonna get him. Oh, here's about Evil Walker. Without having one iota of context for what that means.
Don't worry, LJ.
For what? Shut up. Shut up.
Unlike with them, I would have actually been mad at you.
Your disgusting,
It's
your disgusting mouth. You just walk on in here with no context and you steal something I have been building up to for years. We're not on speaking. We're not on speaking terms. We shouldn't have been on speaking terms after you saw Cats in theaters.
Your misery fuels me, LJ.
Oh, trust
What?
me.
That was my fault.
Trust
That
me.
was my fault.
She has suffered the consequences. We've gotten over that. But you
We should
you
watch
have
that, Chris.
yet to feel the true extent of my fury.
We should watch. Who wants to watch? Who wants to watch?
No, please no.
No one.
Cats.
The
No
Christmas
one.
thing.
I do not want to watch Cats, Hayley.
No.
Yeah,
LJ wants to
AJ's
see
right. I'm not going to
Stitch.
subject you to that. That's
Yeah.
That's that. Talk about a torture device.
I would
By
have
the way,
had
Meso, expect your Solek in the mail sometime soon.
I would have to do something truly grievous to upset Hayley to the point where she'd be like, "All right, you're watching Cats." Speaking of which, anyone doing anything after this podcast? I'm thinking of just hanging around.
Bruh.
I'm down to hang out. I got the whole day.
My eye just twitched.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I'm gonna be busy after this. I'm sorry, guys.
Debated.
Anyway.
Well, I just
My,
wanted
Yeah,
to
my
say thank you to the both of them.
Oh,
one,
yeah.
One begrudgingly.
Thanks so much.
It's actually a fun. Okay.
I would say
It's an
suffer.
awful tripod.
I would say suffer, but you're already in Britain.
It's an awful tripod, but it's a pretty fun set. Next time we do like a live.
Here comes old T.
You're like, hey, where are you at? We can meet up.
What's
Tier
the
10
matter,
lockdown
King George?
You'll be back.
Stop it.
LJ versus Britain.
Also, Purple, she asked earlier, LJ, what did you get me for Christmas? I mean, I got you a calendar. I did.
Calendar.
I did. I mean, it was technically like a birthday Christmas present, so. And I got you your minifigure with like 2 hair pieces, so you're all covered.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. Anyway, thank you for reminding me of the fury that drives my very soul and allows me to live each day knowing that one day I will exact my vengeance on some of the people in this call. Also, now I'm not going to get you a PS5. Mark can get you a PS5.
There has to be a PS5 to buy to begin with.
So first of all, Wad and Craig posted a Legend Reborn script, which I believe, if memory serves, how did you translate that? What language was it translated into? Because you messed with it in some way. I think it was like Chinese, Maori, and Latin. And then it's great. At some point in the future, we're probably going to do a script reading on it. But have fun.
I am so down for that.
I want to do Legend of
Oh my gosh.
Metchnui.
Yeah.
My
love this.
people
Speaking of all
someday
purple
can help.
shenanigans, purple shenanigans reminded me of me and Var staying up till like 6:30 a.m. like and watching PS5s get sniped in the first like 70 seconds of them being up. Dude, it was bad. It was really bad. Like they go up and then they say in stock and then you try to get one and it's just like your order cannot be completed. And then it takes another 5 minutes before the website actually updates to saying out of stock.
Dang.
I've dealt with that before.
Beep bop boop.
Well, Leo, how long did you wait in line to get your Series X?
Okay. When was that call? What time was it? Like
It's like
11.
Oh yeah, 11
It
p.m.
was like at 11, and I went into the store at about 8 to 9 a.m.
So you waited about 10 hours overnight.
It was an adventure. I'll never forget it.
Did they almost get into fights with people in line?
I didn't, but my friends did because there was very annoying teenagers who, they weren't good people. My friends insulted their mom like you have no reason to talk to me because your kids are like a pile of trash.
Wow.
I already told you guys about the story of like the little kid that like screamed and ripped a Lego set out of my hand. Yeah, you guys heard that story, right?
No.
I think I remember
Or
that.
it was the Bionicle.
Yeah, I remember.
That happened on 2 different occasions. It just gave me a huge case of deja vu.
You
thinking
told us
about that.
you told us a story, but you haven't told it on a podcast. So go for it.
Oh
Okay,
boy! In that case, do I have a story for you?
That'll be our finale, Zach. Send us out.
Alrighty. Well,
This
it's
better be
back when Bonk Generation 1 was still up and running. Toa Mari and Fentoka were on the shelves. I remember there was I think it was the last of I don't know. I legitimately can't remember what set it was at this point. I just know it was the last of the one I wanted to get at the time. So I go and grab it off of a shelf, and I'm on my way out to the Toys R Us checkout line. Rip Toys R Us. And this kid couldn't have been older than like 7, it was probably like 5 or 6, comes up to me, looks at the fact that I have this bonk set in my hand, screams at the top of his lungs, and grabs it so hard that his fingers actually go through the box, and like rips it out of my hands, like stomping on my foot at the time to try to get it out. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with this kid? And then runs off crying to his mom about how I like hit him and tried to take the set from him and stuff. I'm like, what just happened? So I dismissed it. I didn't get what it was at the time. If I'm remembering correctly, it was, I want to say it was either Maxilos or Hydraxon. It was one of the two. Never ended up getting either of them because I didn't get a chance to go back and buy one. But yeah,
Oh my god.
completely like ruined my chances of getting one. So I was really sad about that.
Dear God, man.
But
Trauma was just too
flash
much.
forward, Bionicle G2 is already confirmed canceled. They're peeling off of the shelves because scalpers in my area are getting as many as they can. I get to the store and it was the last shucks. I want to say I was trying to build the Journey to One Makuta model at the time, so I'm pretty sure I was looking for an Umarak or a Tahu. There weren't any Tahus, but there was one Umarak left. So it was Umarak the Destroyer, mind you. I grab it. Right on cue as I'm turning around, heading to the checkout line, here comes this kid, roughly like 5, 6, 7 years of age, peeling around the corner, looks and sees that I have this set, screams at the top of his lungs and starts like punching me in the legs because I'm taller than him, and like grabs it and tries to rip it out of my hand. This time it tears the box open and sprays the contents all over the floor in front of us. He scrambles and grabs as much as he can and runs to his parents talking about how like I tried taking it from him and whatnot. And at this point I'm in total disbelief. I feel like I'm having some kind of Nam flashback because I literally thinking about it just freaks me out. But I went back, I looked, I had all the other sets that were there that I wanted at the time. This kid was already at checkout, and miraculously, I overheard he got the freaking set at like half off because the packaging was damaged.
Wow.
So I was ticked about that, but
Bruh.
yeah,
Weird.
So
if and when Bionicle ever comes back and I find myself going to get a set and I turn a corner and see some kid, if I see some kid running at me, I'm not gonna lie, I'll stick out my foot and either trip him or I'll just like punch him. Like it's an apparition following me at this point. It's not some human. It's a demon. I'm convinced.
And that's the origin for the phrase. It's like taking a Bionicle from a Zach.
yeah, honestly,
You should not only trip that child, but also teach the child that red is actually green and green is actually red.
Hi, Var. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How's it going?
Welcome.
it's
Oh
been
my
so
God.
many years.
Yeah. So you thought y'all could do a Christmas podcast without Var, huh? I see. I see how it goes.
I mean, listen.
This is the loyalty
Var-
my
Var-
years of service to TTV has. Don't interrupt me. I'm trying to go on a spiel here. This is what my years of servitude to TTV get me. They don't even save a spot for old Var on the Christmas podcast.
I'm here, so we're all good to go. We can go.
I'm sorry.
What?
Your replacement, remember?
Your replacement. The callback.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway, I have relayed my tales of woe.
I'm
Var,
so-
take the floor.
I'm sorry, Hayley. I can't speak to the dirt beneath me.
it's all right.
You're doing so good.
Why there's dirt at the bottom of my shoe?
Where's Soul at?
You have
Oh my
Does
god.
he even remember that?
He probably
does.
does. He does.
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Your break has started, Var?
What?
Your break has started?
Oh no, I still have to work Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
Ouch. That's
I'm taking Christmas Eve off because Bezos has no hold on me.
For now.
For now. Next time.
Out
on-
of your machine, God, Zach.
Okay, so hang on. I really quickly need to respond on that story, Zach. How do you keep letting children take things out of your hands? You're taller than them. Raise your arms.
Here's the thing, though. The events happened years apart from each other, and both times it just caught me off guard so much that I didn't know what to do. And
If you're not expecting the unexpected, then you're not expecting anything, and that's not a good way to go about your day.
Yeah,
You
for
need
the
to
next
always
time
be
you
I guess
prepared.
that's fair enough.
You
It's
need-
kind of hard, though, when you were expecting the kid to just kind of go past you and go to the bonks themselves, and instead they literally,
You're
like,
stronger than
punch
this
their
child.
hand through the fist of the box and rip out pieces like
You-
it's a Mortal
You're
Kombat fatality.
stronger
Like-
than the child. You are either lifting them up as though you're a stronger wrestler in a match, or you're just quicker. Just raise
I
your
understand. I
arms.
understand. I understand that. But I would
Do
really
you?
rather not be arrested for some kid screaming that I beat him bloody murder.
You're
and-
on camera. You
cameras
don't,
everywhere.
you
You'll be
don't,
fine.
Yeah, you don't need to beat the child.
Store.
You don't need to beat the child. Listen, every time I go to my local Walmart's Lego aisle, they have a sign that says "on camera." You're on camera.
Yeah.
If a child came into the aisle and started being like, I want it, I raise my arms and I walk away. And if the child continues to follow me, security. It's like,
Yeah.
that's it. Game over.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for everything.
mean, hey.
I walked into Walmart the other day, and I was walking in, and you know how they have two doors, right? How many of your guys' Walmarts?
Yeah, as we all know, Walmart. You guys know Walmart, right? Now you know how they have two doors,
Not just one, but two.
not just one, but two. It's a very specific, specific
Sometimes
Walmart
it
trait.
spins in a circle. You know, you gotta like push it to go through the other side. Anyway,
So,
A revolving door?
They have doors just like the Matoran universe.
so
I would argue that Walmart might even have 3 doors.
Ooh,
That's
gutsy.
too much.
So,
And if you count the back entrance, 5.
Ooh.
so you know
we're not
how
even talking about the
Don't
emergency
forget
exit.
Don't forget the doors that they roll the carts through.
And,
6 and
and
7.
and you can even count the windows as doors if you just are running fast enough.
Oh my gosh. So,
It's like the employees trying to desperately get out.
you're not going to catch me.
Get out of
Corona.
here.
So, 2 doors in Walmart, usually it's an exit lane and an entry lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My Walmart has made the large brain decision to remove the signage designating one as an entry and one as an exit.
Why?
So I don't know. It's because no, I
Wait.
do know.
Wait. Okay. So no, I'm not making a joke. I'm trying to understand. So they had it designated before.
Yes,
Like this is an entrance, this is an exit, and then
Yes.
they removed that.
correct. They did. And it's because no one ended up paying attention to them. And so I'm like, okay, I have this long
So they
running-
just gave up.
they gave up. But I walk into Walmart the other day. I'm walking through one of the doors, just walking in, and one of the employees by the door is like, "Hey, so please use this line over here. This is the entrance." And I swear, I look her dead in the eye. And I'm like, "It's not posted. There's no sign designating. Please use this one. Mark 'em." And I keep walking.
Bruh.
Oh, no, you're that guy? No,
No,
LJ, don't tell me
no. Because here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. I want to make something.
Don't be that guy.
I want to make something perfectly clear. I always followed those signs. Always. My whole philosophy pertaining to those signs were that they are the backbone of society. If we can all follow the signs.
But the moment there's no sign, but the nice employee
No,
who's
she wasn't
barely
nice.
making minimum
She
wage
she wasn't nice.
She was a
Of
devil
course
in
she's not
disguise.
nice.
But-
LJ, it's
but
the
there
holiday
are-
season and she's working at Walmart. Of course she's not nice.
But you said she's a nice employee, but then she's not nice. Here's the thing.
Contradiction.
She was just having a bad day.
Here's the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me remedy that. The minimum wage paid employee asked you to use the other door, and you were the guy that was like, "No!" and stormed through anyway.
Listen,
That's what you're telling me.
there's some context that
During a pandemic, you decided to ignore the order of the business employee to go through the exit
I was halfway in. Listen, I wasn't even in the doorway. I had entered the building. I was 10 steps from being inside proper. Like, I was passing her on the other side
See, so,
of the
so
entrances.
it's all about you, is what I'm hearing, right?
Oh my gosh.
What
What was I
took
gonna
10
do?
steps
Walk back
inside. I
out?
can't
Was
take
I gonna
10 steps
turn
out.
around, walk back out of the
Yes!
building? No, they're not
That is what
posted.
you
There
were-
is no. Listen, when you don't have a sign designating an entrance and an exit, they're both
Ladies and
entrances
gentlemen,
and exits.
I would like to point out that LJ said he already knew which was supposed
No,
to be the
no.
entrance and the exit,
my
and that he had used this entrance and exit prior
No,
to this
no,
event.
no,
meaning he
no.
deliberately went through the exit.
No! This is a grievous mischaracterization. When they had the signs,
Listen, man, I'm just calling it how I see it,
when
bro.
they had, you're blind. When they had the signs, I would use the signs. But they've been gone for so long, I don't remember which is which. I just went in. Listen, it's not like I'm the
You
only.
don't remember which is which.
It's not
I
like I'm
find
the
that
only
unlikely.
person here. She didn't say it specifically to me. She said it to a handful of other people that were also coming in that direction.
Oh. So what you're telling me is that not only did you disobey the asking of this employee, once again, I have to remind everybody, pandemic, minimum wage. You also decided to follow the herd
Oh,
through
my
the exit
God.
into this establishment. Next, you're gonna tell me, "Oh, I also wasn't wearing a mask."
No!
Because
My
there's no
God.
sign telling
Oh.
me not to wear the mask. I mean,
Okay.
might
There
as well
actually,
not do it.
I actually don't remember if there are. I think there are.
The story keeps
Mine
changing. My
Listen,
gosh.
okay.
I think it's
Listen.
derailed
See,
a little
thank you,
bit. We
Haley.
should get
Thank
back
you
up
for
to-
taking my side.
Haley,
I'm
what
glad
the
that you can see this
fudge?
too.
I said the story keeps changing. It's like, oh wait, now I remember this.
She's
now I
right.
remember that.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no. It's not a remembering it. It's
you-
clarifying my
You're
stance.
changing the facts, LJ.
It's
Stuff
clarifying
keeps
what was
popping up into
happening.
the story all the time.
You're twisting my words. You're
LJ, the
twisting the narrative.
pandemic Christmas Grinch over here, spreading the plague like it's freaking Santa Claus giving gifts to
Listen,
everybody.
I'm just saying.
Let me know.
I didn't yell at her. I didn't scream at her. I wasn't angry. I was just making a point, and the point
You
was.
said you yelled. You said post them and walked in.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You did yell at her.
Okay. I raised my voice to be heard.
So thank you all for joining us. For the
It's not what it seems. Listen, if they would just post, if they didn't remove them, society crumbles when you lose proper signage, okay?
Don't forget to
You need to
subscribe.
have things,
Society crumble.
you just need to
the
have
sign.
things posted
I don't
properly.
think you need signs. You shouldn't need the signs to follow the rules.
There were no
Especially,
rules.
there
weren't rules.
LJ, there was literally an employee standing there telling you the rules, and you actively chose to ignore said rules.
I wasn't going to go back around outside of the building.
You have decided that a piece of cardboard has more weight to it than an actual human being telling you what to do.
She wouldn't need to be
You're
there
on a piece of
saying
glass.
those things, putting her life in danger if there were signs.
Her life wouldn't be in danger if you weren't there.
So you want her
breaking
to
the
lose
rules
her
in the first
job
place.
too?
Oh.
Yeah, you wanted to lose her job.
Oh.
Sokoda, don't do this to me! No!
The army behind Var grows.
The Varmy.
Army.
Varmy.
No!
LJ, I cannot believe you right now.
No! I'm just saying.
I cannot believe you.
Yeah, LJ, what the
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the TTV you guys have been supporting all this time.
No.
Merry
It's
Christmas.
over party.
Listen,
Hashtag
y'all-
dead.
Hashtag
All right,
dead.
all right, everybody. Let's do it. Let's do an unsubscribe party right now. I want to see everybody unsubscribe. Hashtag cancel LJ.
No,
Let's
dead
go.
Jay. Hashtag dead Jay.
Hence
Hashtag
LJ.
Var literally comes in like a wrecking ball.
This is why we planned it without you.
Look at this shirt.
Yeah, Var, look
Fine.
at that shirt.
You know what? The next time I see that
Wow.
employee, I'll let her know that I apologize and I've seen the error of my ways, and that the company
But
she
see,
works...
LJ, the problem with that statement is that would mean that you would have to go through the exit yet again to talk to her, and I think at that point it's clear you haven't learned your lesson.
Why wouldn't I be going? She was on the entrance side. I would go through the entrance.
Wait. She was on the entrance side?
Yes.
So, okay. Wait, so she walked over to the exit to tell you not to go through that?
No, she didn't.
what?
The
That-
exit
I was,
and entry doors are right next to each
I
other.
was
is what he's
talking to
saying.
her from across the room. That's why I raised my voice to be heard.
I see.
Bruh.
I was just like,
Bruh.
yeah. They used to be
Alright.
marked. Why did
Whatever.
they take them down?
You know what? It doesn't even matter anymore. Christmas is already canceled.
Why?
What do you mean VAR? Why? LJ? Why? He's the one that did this.
Okay, fair.
LJ took Christmas away from us.
Listen, I didn't do anything
did do
else.
that?
I didn't get in her face. I didn't yell at her. I didn't want her
Oh, that
fired.
OJ
It's not.
stole Christmas.
It's not her fault. It's her employer's fault.
So why are you yelling at her then?
I'm responding to her.
By yelling.
You know what that
to the
response should
manager.
be? The response should be that you turn around and use the proper entrance.
They should mark the proper entrance.
Hey, Purple, do you agree with me on this argument? Yeah, she wasn't listening. Anyway,
Yes!
what were we talking about?
That agrees with me by default.
I asked if you agreed with me. What do you mean, kinda? Never mind. Get out of here. I don't like you anymore. What the heck happened? Not only does LJ kill Christmas, he kills my relationships.
Third wheel strikes
All right.
again.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up and preserve what Christmas sanctity we have left.
What is Christmas sanctity, Meso? Let's be real.
Christmas sanctity is the friends we made along the way.
Christmas
Like that
is
Walmart employee, right?
a social construct.
Like that Walmart employee or the child that ripped the leg of my
Many,
arm.
many stories have been shared through this wonderful adventure. This podcast is a microcosm of humanity at its best and
Yeah.
worst.
Mhm.
I think Wadden said best. He can probably do top 10 on this episode alone.
All
I
right.
mean, do it. Go to the
We got
topic.
the full pounder. We got the.
Forest.
LJ, go ahead and
Oh.
redeem yourself for your anti-Christmas crimes. Well, first, no redemption just yet. Read the super chat. 26K down the drain, $5. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Hell Joker to mess up.
Oh my lord!
Oh, joke.
Sounds about right.
Oh my gosh.
LJ, atone yourself for your Christmas crimes by reading the plugs. We're saying the plugs.
If you're interested in joining the conversation, head on over to the TTV message boards at board.tvchannel.com. You need to be 13 years or older and read the rules, and you'll have a good time. Then head over to Patreon, patreon.com/TTV channel. Lowest dollar a month, you can join a TTV Patreon Discord server, as well as our Minecraft server in the islands of Matanui and Voyanui. Finally, head on over to Twitter at the TTV channel, as well as our individual ones. Also,
All right.
Walmart, put the signs back.
No.
If this podcast has shown us anything, what a crazy world we live
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Shout out to you, Kyle Zinyi.
LJ can only accept directions in written format.
It's okay.
Wait.
At least I've learned my lesson.
I guess
to
does this-
stay away from small children, and
Does-
if they come at me screaming, to just raise my arms. And
I
walk
feel
the
like
other
that's
way.
just a general life lesson right there, Zach. Just
Yeah.
stay away from children.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson to not trust TTV on trips.
Hey,
Don't trust anyone.
I was fine when I went over there, mostly.
You scared me.
Yeah, and it was funny.
I thought you were. Yeah.
All right.
You could trust me.
Thank you all very much for listening. I hope, despite the awfulness of this year, I hope that you have some semblance of cheer as it comes to a close. And please, for the love of God,
Wait,
please let 2021 be better.
you
Wait a
didn't,
second.
Meso, you missed your
wait.
chance.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't say as the end draws near.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You
Wait a
should
second.
Failed you all.
Sokoda, Sokoda, do you see that? Is that a meteor?
Oh my god.
I do want to highlight a comment
Oh no. No,
from
no, no.
Toa Jatan.
No, 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 no.
Hashtag cancel VAR. Yes, because having a pandemic means the government may have total control over our lives and not be
Oh,
questioned.
no, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it,
Oh, no.
stop it.
Thank you for
I
joining
didn't
us.
realize
Music.
that Walmart was the government.
How did you not know?
Also, wait, if I can't
Time for the
follow
wrap-up.
directions outside of written form,
Time for the wrap up.
how does this? I'm sorry.
All right, can we have this argument for another
we
like
wrapping
20 minutes at
presents
least?
No.
Are we
All right.
wrapping presents?
Go ahead. Go
Let's
ahead.
wrap it.
Send us out.
Cue the music.
Cue the music.
Thank you all for listening to TTV
Oh wait.
Podcast.
Sorry, hang on. Wait, Meso. I had the rhythm muted. Restart the music.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You screwed it up.
All right, you're good now. Cue the
so
music.
perfect at the beginning too.
Thank you all for listening to TTV Podcast, episode 346. I'm Meso.
I'm VAR.
I'm Eljay. No, no.
Invi.
I'm Hayley.
I'm Leo.
I'm Starbreaker.
And I'm Sokoda.
Farewell, everyone.
Yep.
Get these disgusting noises out of here. These slurping noises do not invoke Christmas cheer.
No, stop it! Stop it! I didn't sign up for this.
I'm sorry, wrong year. 2021.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Have a holly jolly
Oh
Christmas.
gosh.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Maybe this is why I can't follow a GPS, because it's all written.
Oh my god.
Nope, stop it.
Are we done?
Play it out.
Is it over? Did you
No,
guys do it?
it's not. The music hasn't ended. We're letting the music end.
Oh my lord.
Like, can you end the music already, or what? Like,
Shut up,
what is
Theo.
wrong with you? Is there
Okay,
nothing that
the
we
music
can do
has
right?
ended.